Time now for the Peter Channel. 4 o'clock news on this Wednesday afternoon, July 15th, 2015. Good afternoon and evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. I get 4 o'clock news at 9 0. Top story at 4 o'clock here on this Wednesday is President Obama answered a question about Bill Cosby on Wednesday by saying that no civilized country should tolerate rape. President Obama also on Wednesday essentially defended the newly struck Iran nuclear deal, using a press conference to lecture critics and assemble media in an agreement, even in the mention of reported question to dissolve in the U.S. A day after its successful flyby, NASA's New Horizons spacecraft set back the first close-up of photographs of Pluto and its largest moon, Charon. With a deadline less than an hour away, Des Bryant and the Dallas Cowboys agreed to be a $5 years, $70 million deal that will pay him an average of $14 million per season. League sources told ESPN's Chris Mortensen. Wheaton, Maryland, a convicted sex offender, has been charged with the murder of 2 young Maryland sisters who was 1975. This experience is triggering one of the biggest police investigations in suburban Washington history, a 40 said on Wednesday. Michigan's new apparel deal with Nike could be worth up to $169 million, according to details of an agreement released by the university on Wednesday, given that the Wolverines expect to be the richest apparel deal in intercollegiate athletics. In what was certainly among the last victims of Nazi crimes against humanity, the 94-year-old candidate of Auschwitz, Oscar Gruen, on Wednesday was sentenced to 4 years in German prison for his role in the deaths of 300,000 Hungarian Jews. In Mexico City, 2 plotters escaped from the most secure prison in Mexico. Joaquin Guzman Lara, the drug kingpin known as El Chapo, is believed to be Rhode Island countries on Kansas Little Birds Whisper information to into his ear to help whisk him to freedom. Celebrity mogul Donald Trump says his net worth now exceeds $10 billion, a figure more than $1 billion higher than he has paid when he announced his presidential candidacy last month. In Kabul, Afghanistan, Secretary Taliban leader Mullah Omar signaling support for Afghan peace talks in a message to supporters on Wednesday. A global hacker forum that a 40-day said has served as a bazaar where the internet thieves could buy, sell, and trade stolen data from millions of people worldwide was dismantled Wednesday by investigators from the U.S. The White House announced Wednesday that a new initiative to expand high-speed internet and broadband connections to over 275,000 low-income households. In Denver, jurors in Colorado's movie massacre trial began deliberating on Wednesday on the fate of gunman James Holmes, who was pleaded not guilty. Holly Hill, South Carolina deputies say they are looking for a person who shot and killed 4 people at a home outside Charleston. Washington, Federal Reserve Chair Janet Yellen on Wednesday resisted calls for more congressional oversight as members of the House of Representatives panel criticized that central bank policies and pressed it to be more accountable. In New York, Bank of America Chief Corporation Executive Brian Moynihan has been hiring more sales staff in areas ranging from commercial lending to wealth management in his latest effort to boost revenue that has barely budged for years. Athens, Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras called the country's president ahead of Wednesday's parliamentary vote on austerity measures demanded by creditors in return for financial aid, Mega TV said. Without providing details of the conversation here, the Dow closed today on the downside. Dow closed 18,041.55, down 12.03. And that same goes for the S&P 500, who closed 2107.42, down 1.53, and Nasdaq 598.94, down 5.95. The Eagles, songwriter Carole King, and acclaimed Star Wars director George Lucas are to be recognized at the 2015 Kennedy Center Honors, one of the highest awards in American culture. A planet and star closely resembling Jupiter and our Sun have been spotted, leading scientists to believe that could also be an Earth-like planet out there. Women treated with cancer gained 4 pounds more than cancer-free women in the 5 years following the treatment, and more than 1 in 5 women gained at least 11 pounds. Doctors have eliminated options to treat mitochondrial disease, by the team by a prominent innovator may have taken an important step towards developing new therapies to rewind the disease cells from patients to create pluripotent stem cells. Alright, take a look at New England alerts here at 4:05 p.m. Texas inmate with iron bar kills corrected officer. His officer died from the injuries resulting in the inmate assaulting him with an iron bar. Extra down here on 2-car motor accident on 23710 Broad Road. Multiple rescues being requested here. And sports. Kansas City Chiefs linebacker Justin Houston just got paid on Wednesday as before the franchise tag deadline. He signed a 6-year, $21 million deal that includes $52.5 million in guaranteed money, according to various reports. Just under the deadline, the New England Patriots have struck a deal to keep kicker Stephen Gostkowski long-term. The NFL Network reports the sides agreed to a 4-year deal ahead of today's deadline for long-term deals to be struck with players. Ryan Castle, one of the centerpiece behind the Anaheim Ducks, finished at the top of the Western Conference last season, signed a 6-year, $21.25 million extension of a contract with the team on Wednesday. And Alabama averaged 8.6 yards per pass in an attempt 2014, number 12 in the FCS, and one spot better when it's finished in 2013 as Alabama looking to reestablish running identity. Peter Challenger's 406. See you on this. Wednesday afternoon, going to the Wednesday evening, 10.5 for a travel report here. And 95 minutes southbound side of Nature Grants a little slow. 95 minutes northbound side, so from Route 37 in Warwick all the way out to before Route 10 in Clinton, and it breaks again from Route 1 in Clinton all the way out to downtown Providence here. 95 minutes southbound side, so protected all the way out to downtown Providence. 146 southbound, it's slow before Route 95 in downtown Providence here. 146 at slow movements for the North Smithfield Lincoln area before Route 99 here. Jamestown and Newport Bridge is out looking good. Route 4 and Buffin slope before the Route 1 in North Kingstown here. 195 in the eastbound side. That's all for Route 103 in Somerset to the Bragger Bridge and Fall River here. Out in the Cape, Borden Bridge on the southbound side slow. Route 20 in the northbound side slow before the Borden Bridge rotary here. Route 6 slow both ends from Route 134 and then it's to Route 124 in Brewster here. We get an accident on Route 6 in Plymouth. On Route 3 on Somerset Street on Route 44 in Plymouth, so expect some delays around that area of Plymouth here. On Route 3, 24 in the southbound side, so for Route 120 in Canton all the way out to Route 106 in West Bridgewater. Route 24 in the northbound side, slow from West Bridgewater to Route 123 in Brockton, and then hit brakes again. Route 3 on the southbound side, it's slow from Braintree Split to Union Street in Braintree. 120 in the northbound side, it's slow from the Braintree Split to Route 24 in Randolph, Kenton area here. 120 in the southbound side, it's slow after an accident and after Route 130 in Kenton. So 120 southbound traffic gets backed up from Kenton on Route 138 all the way out to Route 128 and Route 1A and Route 1 in Norwood here. And then 120, it's slow around Route 135 in Needham here. But 120 southbound is backed up from Highland Street in Needham all the way out to Route 2 in Lexington here. Route 120 in the northbound side is so from Route 20 in Waltham all the way up in Reading. Around Route 129 here. 120 in the southbound side. So for the Burlington stretch, we got an accident on 120 between the Burlington area here. 93 on the southbound side. It's so from Somerville all the way out to downtown Boston here. Southeast Expressway, it's slow in both ends from Braintree down for the Massachusetts Turnpike in Boston. We got an accident on Southeast Express in the northbound side around Furnace Brook Parkway in Quincy here, and we got an accident in the southbound side before Furnace Brook, so expect some delays around the Southeast Expressway area here. On the Mass Pike, it's slowed on the westbound side from Logan Airport to the Ted Williams Tunnel. Mass Pike in the eastbound side, so from 93 all the way up to the Ted Williams Tunnel and Logan Airport here. Mass Pike on the westbound side, it's slow from Boston's Back Bay all the way up to Austin Brenton Tolls. Mass Pike eastbound side, Sony Austin Brenton Tolls here. Mass Pike westbound, it's slow from Newton all the way out to Natick and Framingham. We've got an accident on the Mass Pike on the westbound side between exits 12 and 13 in Framingham, Natick area of the Mass Pike here. So expect a few delays here. Expect delays around the Mass Pike here. 120 on the northbound side, it's slow from Redden all the way out to Route 95 in Peabody here. 120 on the southbound side, so from Route 22 in Beverly all the way out to Peabody here. 120 on the northbound side, it's slow after Route 95 in Peabody to before Route 114 in Peabody. So expect delays around Route 120 in the North Shore here. Route 1 on the northbound side, so after the Tobin Bridge of Chelsea all the way up to the Riviera. And then Route 1 is slow from Saugus all the way out to Linfield here. 495 interchange with the Mass Pike, it's looking good here. Route 290 in the westbound side is a little slow around Route 9 in Worcester here. Up north of Boston, 93 on the northbound side, it is slow from the Zagman Ridge all the way up to Bedford and hit brakes again from Route 20 in Stoneham all the way up into Route 129 in Reading here. We got an accident on 93 northbound after 120 in Reading here, so expect some delays here. Route 3 on the northbound side, it's slow from Route 62 in Bedford all the way up to Billerica. 495 on the northbound side, it's over Route 3 in Lowell, all the way up into Route 93 in Andover. 495 on the northbound side, it's over the Lawrence Stretch. You get an accident near exit 44 in Lawrence there. 495 on the southbound side, it is slow from Andover to Tewksbury. We got some accidents on 495 on the southbound side before Route 3 in Tewksbury, and 485 southbound accident before Route 133. So expect delays around Route 495 here. Accident on ramp to 125 from Route 495 in Haverhill, so expect some delays here. Up north, up to New Hampshire, Everett Turnpike at 93 is looking good from the New Hampshire border to New Hampshire, Massachusetts border to 293 here, except a few slow spots around 93 before Route 38 and 20 in Salem, New Hampshire here. 93 on the northbound side, so over the Hooks to Toll Plaza here. 101 is looking good from Manchester, Hampton, New Hampshire here. 95 on the northbound side, it's slow around Route 101 in Northampton, New Hampshire here. Smaller turnpike is slow from Portsmouth to Newington due to some road work on Route 16 on the southbound side, Spawn Turnpike in Newington here. Up in Maine here. Maine Turnpike, it's looking good from York to Augusta via Portland and Auburn and Lewiston on both sides there. And take a look at the MBTA alerts there. Orange Line experienced minor delays due to the stable train at North Station. Someone has experienced minor delays due to traffic here. On the rear rail, it's smooth sailing and the ferries are looking good. Petertown News Time, 4:12 here, and it is 10.5 weather report here. And looking at the radar, and we're seeing some spotty rain showers and storms up around the northeastern Massachusetts from Haverhill all the way up to Newburyport and down for Georgetown, and some spotty rain showers off the Cape End stretching down for Gloucester, Manchester by the Sea down for Denver around Lynn, and some spotty rain showers from Dorchester stretching down Hull and East Boston around Logan Airport here. And we're seeing a lot of heavy thunderstorms around Brockton, East Bridgewater, and Bridgewater here. And expected to be southeast of Middleborough, and Lakeville and Taunton could be next here. And we got another heavy band of rain showers and storms around Wareham and near Carver here. And we have another spotty rain showers around Rhode Island here. And this is another band of heavy showers from Southbridge, Massachusetts, all the way down West Thompson, Putnam, Connecticut, Eastford, Connecticut, Brooklyn, Connecticut would be next here. And a lot of heavy showers and thunderstorms around Windham, Connecticut here. And a lot of heavy showers and downpours and storms from Guilford all the way up to New Haven, Connecticut here. And we have a flash flood watch until 9 o'clock. Flash flood watch continues for portions of Northern Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, including the following in Northern Connecticut, Windham, and Massachusetts, Barnstable, Bristol, Norfolk, and Plymouth counties, and Rhode Island, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington counties until 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time this evening. Showers and thunderstorms will produce torrential rainfall this afternoon and evening. This may result in rapid, significant flooding of urban areas and small streams. Including underpasses in other areas and more important flooding. Keep in mind, flooding may not be widespread, but rather limited to a few locations on the watch area, especially near the south coast. Heavy rain will also impact the evening commute. Drivers should be prepared for greatly low visibility and ponding of waters on roads. Thunderstorms with torrential rainfall expected to peak in real coverage and intensity between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Flash flood watch means that conditions are favorable for rapid, significant flooding. Stay tuned for later updates and possible flash flood warnings. Drivers should avoid flooded roads and find alternate routes if necessary. Here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. Here. For tonight. For this afternoon and tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 8 p.m. Then a slight chance of showers between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m. Clouded, the ground becoming forecast cloud, low end 61 degrees. North with about 6 to 8 miles by Chesapeake to 30%. New Pittsburgh to less than 7 inch. Check to have possible thunderstorms here. For Thursday, steady skies about 76 degrees. Northeast wind about 8 to 10 miles an hour here. Thursday, clear skies about 53 degrees. Cloudy variable wind. Friday, set skies about 69 degrees. Calm wind becoming Zephyr and 6 miles in the afternoon here. Friday night, forecast skies low at 59 degrees. Saturday, chance of showers up to 1 p.m. Port set skies about 80 degrees. And Chesapeake is 30%. Saturday night, chance of showers before 1 p.m. Most skies low at 64 degrees. Chesapeake is 30%. Sunday, chance of showers. Port set skies about 83 degrees. Chesapeake is 30%. Saturday night, most skies low at 65 degrees here. Monday, Port set skies about 84 degrees. Monday night, chance of showers. Most skies low at 66 degrees, Chesapeake to 30%. Tuesday, chance of showers, most skies about 84, low about 65 degrees, Chesapeake to 30%. And for Wednesday, most skies around 87 degrees. Mountain temperature here at 4 o'clock, 86 degrees, humidity 59%. That's gonna be it for the period channel. 4 o'clock news on this Wednesday afternoon going into Wednesday evening, July 15th, 2015. Please have a good evening. We'll get back to 11 o'clock for a late night report. Have a good evening.